It may be cold, but it's a great day for a walk. And that's what many Staten Islanders are doing here on the campus of the College of Staten Island as they march for autism awareness.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Good? Yeah. Let me see those pom-poms. All right. Welcome to the Autism Speaks Walk. It's great, truly great, to be with all of you today. It's inspiring to see so many of you show your support and continue your valued work for and with the autism community. We know this walk, this day, is powered by love. You are what makes this community so special, and we thank you for it. We have a very special celebration. Instead of cheering or clapping, we will celebrate in a sensory-friendly way by shaking our pom-poms. You have your pom-poms ready? Let me see them. There you go. Right there. Right there. Apparently, I'm supposed to demonstrate too. All right. As we begin our opening ceremonies, we are honored to have the color guard from Girl Scout Troop number 5145. They come right up on the stage. Mikey, heads up, buddy. All right, no tripping. And here to celebrate our great country by leading us in our national anthem is Alexandra Stein, who will be accompanied by Destiny Elder, who will sign for those of you that might be hearing impaired. And our Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Michael Stein. Thank you, sir. Mike? Oh, good. Mike, you ready? Let's do it. Okay. Hats off. Should I do it? Yes.
Please stand, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Michael. And now, Alexandra, with the assistance of Destiny, will do our national anthem. Thank you, ladies.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Outstanding. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Girl Scout Troop 5145. Thank you, Michael. Ladies, if you will. Yeah. All right. We are very excited to have the chair of our work committee who is going to share some thoughts with us about why days like today and raising funds for Autism Speaks are so important. So please, if you would, can we welcome Elizabeth Rice Satanasio to the stage, our chair, our illustrious leader.
Good morning, everybody. I said good morning, everybody. That's a little better. Every year, for the last 5 years, I have been at the helm of this ship, and every year I'm super impressed by the turnout, not only by the sponsorship and the donations, but just how powerful the turnout is from all of the participants. Staten Island is, a very small place, but it has the biggest of hearts. And today is a day that we get to see just how big the hearts of the constituents of Staten Island are. I'm very honored and very blessed to have a lot of my family and friends here. And some of them are working in the different booths, and some of them are just here to walk and participate. And I just want to thank them all, which I never get a chance to do. And I want to thank the person who is really responsible for this walk, Trish Rollins. She's been at the helm by my side for all these many, many years, and each year it's like a magic wand gets waved over CSI. So thank you to Autism Speaks for throwing this event. Thank you to you participants for participating in it. And thank you to the New York City Department of Sanitation, Anthony. Every year we have so many wonderful kinder dance. There's just so many wonderful tables that you guys, I really want you to go and visit with all of them and learn from all these different wonderful vendors that come here and want to support your families. So thank you very much. Enjoy, and that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Liz. Okay, that's a powerful message, and Liz is the best at what she does. We appreciate keeping the why. We are doing this in our minds and hearts, and we thank all our sponsors who make today possible. We couldn't do it without you, and a special thanks to our national partner, Alpha Z Delta, our Staten Island Walk sponsors, the New York City Department of Sanitation, Logisticare, Investors Bank, Expedite DEM Incorporated, and a special thank you to our service provider sponsors, Proud Moments Therapy, Kinder Dance International, Sensation All Kids, Because We Can Sports, A Friendly Face, Achieve Beyond, Los Niños Services, Tri-County Care, the Phelan McDermott Syndrome Foundation, Rainbow's Reach, the Sensory Studio, and thank you to Differently Perfect Photography for taking photos and documenting this day. Shake for everybody, pom pom shake. And for me to stay away from the speakers. We appreciate each of you being with us today, and thank you for every dollar you have raised. There are a few special people joining us today who have made extraordinary contributions to our results. As of this morning, the 2019 Autism Speaks Staten Island Walk has raised $215,259. Yeah. We want to recognize some of our sponsors. Our top 5 individual fundraisers. Jay Spadell, who has raised $9,189. Nicole Link, $9,377. Jen Bialy, $10,189. Frank and Jen Marciano, $11,692. And John DeShavi, $16,532. Our individual fundraisers. And our team fundraisers. Top 5, LaGuardia Lodge, $1130, $9,256. Anthony Luca, $12,909. Yeah. Connor Crew, $13,279. Fight for Frankie, $13,517. And Walking for Mikey Boy, $21,714. Let's hear it for these folks. Thank you. Some impressive numbers, and we are so grateful. Thank you, and let's have one more pom-pom wave for their efforts. Let's show them. There you go. Awesome. Remember, today is all about how much money we can raise for Autism Speaks. This walk, this day, is what funds research, programs, and services all year long. The organization does not receive any state funds. It is funded by you, me, our generous donors to our walk teams. That is why every dollar you raise or personally contribute is so important. As the platinum sponsor for this walk, I'd like to say a few words on behalf of Logisticare, which is the company that I work for. And this is the third year in a row that we've been blessed to be able to sponsor the walk from a corporate perspective as a platinum sponsor for $5,000 each year for 3 years straight. So thank you to my group, my team, my company. It's all for you. Now I would like to introduce Dawn Cervone and Brian Gomez from Investors Bank, our Mission Moment sponsor. Dawn, Brian?
Thank you very much. Hello everyone, my name is Brian Gomez. I'm the District Manager for Investors Bank on Staten Island and Brooklyn West. This is my colleague Dawn Cervone. She's our liaison with the Autism Speaks, and she's responsible for us being a part of this great event every year for 5 years straight. It is our pleasure and honor to be here. Just want to tell you real quick, because I think what's more important is we're here for the children, and we're here for this particular event to get the walk on. Just want to mention that Investors Bank has been in existence since 1926. We have over 150 locations within the metropolitan area, and we have 5 on Staten Island, soon to be 6 coming. So again, I want to thank you on behalf of Investors Bank and for giving us the honor and the pleasure to be in your presence today and to be with you, with your families and friends. And we want to continue to support such a great organization. Thank you and have a great walk.
We thank you, Investors Bank. And it is now my pleasure to introduce the Autism Speaks Development Manager for this walk, the one, the only, Trish Rollins.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. What a response. The Autism Speaks Walk is powered by love, and we would like to take a moment to honor someone who very much supported our mission, but is unfortunately no longer with us. Sergeant Frank Musella of the New York City Department of Sanitation. Hold on. It is hard without a podium. I know, sorry. Of the Department of Sanitation passed away 5 years ago. Each year we honor his memory by giving out an award to an individual who, like Sergeant Musella, dedicated his life to supporting the autism community. I am proud to announce that the recipient of this year's Sergeant Frank Musella Memorial Award is Chief Anthony Ardolino of the New York City Department of Sanitation. Anthony has been supporting the walk for years in honor of his son, Anthony Luca. But when he first brought Autism Speaks to the Department of Sanitation, he extended his impact far beyond his own family. Because of that partnership, the New York City Department of Sanitation has raised nearly $500,000 towards Autism Speaks' mission, and we are proud to have helped several DSNY families connect with our autism response team to find the resources that they need. Please welcome my friend, Anthony Ardolino.
Thank you. So I'm not good with speeches, so my daughter Bella is going to take over. No? Just kidding. So 10 years ago, my wife and I did our first walk at the South Street Seaport. And I'm not going to look at my wife and my sister-in-law and my sister or everybody that's crying out there because I have no idea why they're crying. But anyway, 10 years ago we did our first walk at the South Street Seaport when Dana was pregnant with Bella, the best little sister in the world. It was odd for us. It was new, and we saw a lot of what our future would hold. Nonetheless, as the years went on, and Bella's holding my notes. As the years went on, I went to then Commissioner John Doherty to ask his support. So he knew my wife, he knew my son, and I asked that he allowed me to start a citywide partnership with all 59 sanitation garages in all 5 boroughs. Since then, we're knocking on the door of $500,000. However, going back 5 years to when we did start, Sergeant Frank Musella of our enforcement division was key. He was right there with me, wanting to make this what it is today, and I know he's shining down today, smiling when I'm receiving this award with his name on it. Without a doubt, like most autism parents, When my son Anthony Luca was first born, who's now 12, when Anthony Luca was first born, and I didn't make up this phrase, but I use it all the time, I thought I was going to have to teach my son about the world, but instead I have to teach the world about my son. Autism Speaks helps me do that every day. The awareness, even since I'm in the business of being a special needs dad in the past 10 years, I've seen a tremendous amount of improvement. When you go to restaurants or, the stares are less and people are more aware, and that's everybody's support here that's making that happen. I'd like to thank everybody. Thank you for selecting me. I want to thank everybody, sanitation, whether you're on my team or a sanitation relative that's here. I know there's countless. And the friends and family, the old and new friends. I have friends here from kindergarten, and I have friends here that are, more recent, that are, became family. So thank you, everybody. I'm honored to receive this award. And I believe Bella just wants to give a quick thank you. The best little sister in the world.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Anthony. So, now it's time. Let's have everyone move as close to the stage as they can, or that they want. It's okay, I don't bite, unless you ask. All right, I am pleased to introduce the leader of our mission moment, Michael Carbonaro. Michael.
Good morning, Staten Island! We walk today to support the work of Autism Speaks. We enhance lives and accelerate a spectrum of solutions for tomorrow. We are gathered as a community because of the power of our love for children, teens, and adults with autism. We come together to connect, share, walk, and support each other. While we recognize differences across the lifespan and across the spectrum, we are working together to create a world that is more understanding and accepting for all people with autism. We honor all of you today. We now celebrate what is so very special about each of you. Remember that instead of cheering, yelling, or clapping, we will shake our pom-poms. We will recognize each special group by shaking our pom-poms. For our walkers today with autism, the sky is the limit. We are here to support you in reaching your full potential. When it comes right down to it, you're the reason we're all here. If the person you love with autism is with you right now, tell them how much you love them and let's shake our pom-poms. For the parents of a person with autism, you are at the very heart of your family, and you show your love in everything you do in big and small ways. You are all special too. If you're with a parent, give them a big hug while we shake our pom-poms. For the siblings and friends of people with autism, you are amazing cheerleaders and buddies. We rely on you for friendship and love. Let's show our thanks by shaking our pom-poms. For each family support system, family members and grandparents, friends and neighbors and co-workers, you are with us in the good times and let us lean on you during the tough times. Let's show our love for them by shaking our pom-poms. And we know we cannot do it alone. We have service providers in our community that help us every day. You help us navigate our journey and create small victories along the way. Let's show our thanks by shaking our pom-poms. As you look around, I hope you see what I do. The smiles and the laughter, the hope, a community bound together by love. We are all a family that loves our children regardless how old they are. We are united in our efforts. It is almost time to start our walk, but let's celebrate all of us here together. Shake them as hard as you can. Reach them to the sky. You hear that sound? It is the silent whisper of love. Now join us in a whispered countdown as we continue the celebration on the walk together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's walk!
I think it's time that I introduce you to a very special group of people. They're called Team Drew, and they're led by my friend Deborah and her son Drew. It's great to see you again.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Thanks for having us and coming by today.
Thank you so much for inviting us over to this once-in-a-lifetime event for quite a few people. You've been participating in this?
250 people today.
250 people have participated with Team Drew. And overall, it has been an outstanding event. You've been doing this walk quite a while now. And it's all because of this little guy right here.
Yep, this guy right here.
Tell me about Drew.
So Drew has a dual diagnosis. He's on the autism spectrum, but he also has his primary diagnosis is Phelan-McDermott syndrome. So we're here today to support both causes.
There was a gentleman at the podium who said that he was worried that he might have to teach his son about the world, but it was in reverse. He had to teach the world about his son. What have you taught the world about Drew?
So I'm a rep for the Phelan-McDermott Syndrome Foundation, and one of my jobs is to raise awareness of the condition. And currently we have a little over 2,000 people in the entire world that have PMS, and 90% of those people are on the autism spectrum. So, we're here to support Autism Speaks because, we love continuing research to see, how we can help all of our children and the community. And that's why I'm here today, raising awareness and raising money and, doing whatever I can to help our children lead a better life.
For those who may not be familiar with his condition, educate us.
So Phelan-McDermott syndrome is, the genetic term is 22q13 deletion syndrome. It's children who are missing the long arm of chromosome 22, and it's responsible. It's when you have this condition, you present with severe cognitive delays, absent speech, kidney problems, seizures. So those are all prevalent in children with this syndrome. So so that's basically what PMS is. That's its abbreviation. And that's my job, to raise awareness. We're hoping October 22nd is PMS Awareness Day in 41 states. We're looking to get New York State on board. We have requests out to the governor, and we're hoping to get confirmation that this proclamation is signed hopefully by Tuesday, which is PMS Awareness Day. This will be the second year it's in effect, and we're happy to I'm elated. If we get the confirmation, I'm going to be really excited. I'm going to be calling you and letting you know about it, and hopefully there'll be a big spread about it because we want to raise awareness of of Drew's primary diagnosis and also autism. We support both causes. So
When you first heard about his condition, what was your state of mind?
I was not. Oh, there he goes. I didn't know what was. I just, thought that he was autistic, and we didn't really know what was to come, what the future was going to bring. But we just take it day by day. I don't know. I still don't know because it's such a new. It's new to everybody. We have to educate our doctors because Drew is the only diagnosed case on Staten Island, and like I said, there's only a little over 2,000 in the entire world that have what he has, autism, and they run hand in hand. So my state of mind was I was shocked. I didn't know what it was. I Googled it, and I learned about it, and that's what I do now. I try to teach other people. I've met numerous people that their child was diagnosed with autism, and then they realized that once they were tested that they had this disorder. So I hope to help other people, get diagnosed if they can, learning about the condition.
What's a typical day as a mother of an autistic child like for you?
Some days are super challenging. We do our best, some days he has great days and some days are not so great, but you just chug along and try to have stamina. That's all I can say. Have stamina.
I'd like to know more about the people who are, hello there, that walk over here to support you.
So everybody that is here today are my family and friends. We are about 250 people today supporting Drew. Family, friends, cousins, lots of family, friends, teachers, specialists, therapists. They're all here today supporting Drew and myself.
What's your state of mind? Knowing that so many people are here to support you for this cause?
I love my family, I love my cousins, and I love my friends.
What do you want everyone who's watching to know? Not just about the condition, but about Drew as a young man.
Oh, Drew is very special. Everyone loves Drew. Everyone who meets him, he touches their heart so deep, and I'm happy that he is unaware of a lot of things because otherwise he'd be hurt, and I'm happy that he lives every day blissfully. Like Groundhog Day, he wakes up every day with a smile, so I'm happy for that.
What's your greatest hope?
My greatest hope is that one day they come up with some kind of treatment that will help him, lead a typical life. That's my hope.
Deborah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for coming out today.
I'm Jamie Hickson, reminding you, do all you can to support families like Deborah's here. Do all you can to support autism awareness, and do all you can to support local causes here on Staten Island. Thank you for your time.